Man, this is not good. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another Arca Garage video. Today I'm gonna show you how to reduce oil consumption on your car. Now, there are a lot of reasons which could cause the excessive oil consumption, among which are the worn piston rings, bad valve seals, the issues with a turbo, and so on. But there is one small component which is fairly cheap to replace and which can significantly reduce the oil consumption. The component that I'm talking about is the oil separator, or the PCV valve. Now, to get to the PCV valve, I gotta remove the engine cover. To do that, we got two 10mm screws here, and we gotta undo these metal clips. Alright, so here is our oil separator. I'm gonna continue on by removing this metal hose. Again, we got some metal clips, so I'm just gonna use my flathead screwdriver to undo them. We got the same one over here. There it is. I'm gonna start from this side. I'm just gonna pull it off. I can undo it from here. There it is. We got one more hose right there, again held in place with the same metal clip. Now you can already see on the exit hose that we got signs of oil. I don't know how well can you see it on the camera. While this oil separator is still in the car, we're gonna remove this cover and check out the membrane and its condition. Now, to remove this cap, I'm gonna use this big nail. I'm just gonna put it right here and pry off the cap. There it is. Now you can see on this side where we got the accumulation of this black stuff, we actually got a crack in the membrane, but actually we got one more crack right here. So this is definitely up for replacement, and this could cause our issue of increased oil consumption. Now, I was thinking about just getting this membrane, and I've actually found it online, but the main problem is that this spring here also loses its memory, and if I replace just the membrane, I might not be able to solve this particular issue. That's one of the reasons why I've decided to buy the whole thing. Now, I paid for the whole part maybe like 80 euros, and the membrane itself would come out to maybe like 30 euros. For 50 extra euros, I bought the whole thing, and I recommend that you do the same, primarily, as I said, because this spring also plays the main role, and if it loses its memory and strength, is gonna affect how this oil separator works. So just by replacing the membrane itself, you might not solve the issue. Now, there really isn't much else that we can do. I'm gonna move on to removing the oil separator. So we got one 10mm screw here. Here is the second one, and the third one is gonna be right here beneath this LPG hose. So let's get that undone. Just gonna pull it out, and there it is. Now another thing that I gotta warn you about, if too much dirt and emulsion collects right here, this can actually freeze over the winter and it's gonna blow the oil out of the dipstick. So as a preventative measure, it is a good practice to clean this from time to time. Alright, so here is our genuine part. So this is gonna be the original one. If you want to look it up online, just type in this number right here, 55208-531, and you're gonna get the exact part. Now before mounting it onto the car, I'm just gonna oil this ring just a little bit. And now first you gotta put this mount under the metal one before you can slide the whole thing in. Alright, so that is basically it. Now I'm gonna put the screws back on. Okay, so there you go. That is pretty much it. Now I'm gonna drive around for about a month and I'm gonna report on the oil consumption. Alright, now let's go over the results. It's been a month since I replaced the oil separator. Now the car took before between 6 and 7 deciliters of oil over the course of 8,000 kilometers, which is my oil change interval. That number has been reduced by 40 to 50%, and the car now takes between 3 and 4 deciliters of oil every 8,000 kilometers. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content with the rest of car enthusiasts.